Alright, back again, Luke here, and today what I want to do is kind of show you guys what I've been up to and some pickups that I got recently, etc. What you can see in front of you here, this is that Killer Instinct board that I got from Wicked Clown NZ, and one thing you'll notice off the bat is that the main CPU here is missing. I had to pull this thing off, and it was not a lot of fun, but this CPU is gone. I tried my best to see what I could do about reflowing all the pins and getting it to fire back on. And at first, when I first got it, this thing was just booting up with just a bunch of lines on the screen. After going around the different pins, I was able to get it to a blue screen, but it just clicked and slowly rolled down. It didn't roll down constantly like the arcade does. It just kind of went a little bit and stopped, and a little bit and stopped, and when it got to the end, it locked up. So this chip here is gone, and I have no clue where I can find another chip like this. I'm sure there's got to be someone out there who's done some repairs for these Killer Instincts and maybe knows a place where I can get this model chip, but I need to get another chip for this so I can try and get this thing running, because I don't want to get rid of this. I want to try and salvage this thing, but before I do that, I need to find this chip here. So for the time being, this thing's just going to sit here. I'm going to have to wait until I can find that chip there so I can try and replace it, put it back down, and see if I can get it going again. But until then, it's just going to be yeah, waiting for basically a new heart here. But some other things that I wound up getting recently, put this aside here, move this over. I picked up some arcade games recently. It's been a while since I picked up some boards, so I figured I'd go out and get some different boards here. I went down to my storage unit and picked up a couple of my motherboards. And let me see, I don't know, I don't want to set this thing on the carpet. Let's see, I'll set it on this here. This is a Jalico System 250, what is that? What am I saying, 256? This is a Jalico System 32 motherboard that I had, and I didn't really have many games for it. I think I only have one game for it, but I wound up picking up Tetris Plus. So I got Tetris Plus for this machine. This is a beast of a motherboard here. It actually clips on like 4 snaps here and sits down there. Jalico System 32 is not really super well known for having a lot of great games. A lot of them are puzzle games, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool to play Tetris. It's a good fun one, and Tetris Plus is really nice. It's kind of got the little guy who's trapped inside the Tetris blocks, and you got to set him free, which is kind of cool. But this is one of the ones that I picked up here. I just picked up the board. Another one that I picked up recently is, you can probably tell by the instructions. If I can pull this thing out. Probably not so easily. I think I wrapped this a few too many times. But this is the King of Fighters 2003. So, and this is just a regular standard JAML board, so this will plug into anything. It's not Neo Geo specific here, but this one works out pretty well. Not any problems at all. Came with some of the instructions and the marquee and all that stuff, or the panel part. So yeah, it's one that I picked up. Let's see, I'll try and close this thing up here. It's not gonna go back together so well. Alright, we'll just kind of set this one aside. Another one that I picked up here was a game for my Conoco Supernova board. I have a couple of these Supernova boards, and I have Puzzle Loop, which is a puzzle game. And once again, you know, the Supernova the system is basically known for a lot of puzzle games, and the game that I picked up is Girls Panic 4, or Gals Panic 4. And this is a pretty fun one. Basically, you try and uncover a picture. Usually it's generally, I don't know, a little bit of nudity, things like that. It's kind of funny, but for the most part, it's just, you know, uncovering a picture by you know, making lines and connecting lines and not getting hit by the other enemies on the screen while you're making lines. It's interesting. But I picked this up for my Supernova system, and yeah, that's another one. I also picked up a couple of PGM games, and IGS PGM games are very hard to find, and they're generally quite expensive. And I have a couple of them in storage. I pulled a couple of them out, but some of the ones that I just got in here is this one, which I've been wanting for a while. This is Oriental Legend, and this is a fantastic game, side-scrolling beat-em-up for the IGS PGM game system. So I picked this one up. This one cost me about $100. This is a quite expensive one. And one more that I got, which was quite expensive as well, is this one. And unfortunately the end label is ripped off, but it is the actual game. I'm pretty sure you guys can't see that. I can't tell you the name of the game in Chinese, but because it's just really, really difficult. But this one here is known as The Gladiator. And this is another side-scrolling beat-em-up. This is a really good game as well, so I couldn't pass up on this one. I have, you've all seen my Demon Front game that I have. I have a few more sitting over there. Those ones are the puzzle games for this one. And I have another, well, I have, was it Knights of Valor 1? But I don't have Knights of Valor 2 or Knights of Valor 2, the was it the special one that came out or anything like that. But I know there are quite a few good games for this system, so picked up a couple of those boards, which I'm pretty happy to have, and dug out my IGS PGM motherboard and was playing a little bit of that. So a couple more additions to the collection, and one more here that I've been working on is Tekken 4, as you can see here. Now, Tekken 4 is a DVD, and Tekken 4 is for this monster here, which is something that I've been repairing today. This is a System 246, and this is something I got a while ago. I think I made a video on it a long, long time ago, but never had any software that I could really test it out with. I knew it wasn't working, and I needed to do some work on it, but I finally pulled it out and took a look at it, and the DVD drive itself has basically a part on it that allows the lens to scroll back and forth, but unfortunately that plastic piece, it's really, really flimsy plastic, actually broke off, and so it was just laying on the inside there. So what I did is to try and stabilize it and to put the lens back, or the drive back together, is I have some metal here that I had left over from some shielding from a what was this, PC Engine GT or Turbo Express. I had this shielding left over, so I wound up hacking a piece off the side there, and I punched a couple of holes through it so I could put the lens and the drive and hold them both together, because the laser unit and the gear were just totally separated and really, really flimsy. But put it all back together, and you can see here it's working. Maybe I can kill some of the lights here, get rid of the reflection. But yeah, turn up the volume a little bit. Just got this thing working. I gotta let the JB weld that I'm used on it harden, but it's playing all right. No big problems. But it's something that I've been meaning to get working here for quite some time, and finally been able to get the 246 to go. I got a 256 in my my locker as well, and I don't know what's going on with that one, but I'll have to take a look at that sometime soon as well. With these 246 systems and the 256, they have two things that you need in order to get the game to work. Turn the lights back on here. Turn these on so you can see this. But there's a couple of things that you need in order to get the game to work, and one of those is the memory card. And these use the Magic Gate, the Sony PS2 basically hardware. And you need the correct, let me turn this volume down, you need the correct memory card, and you also need the DVD, of course. But if you don't have both of these plugged in here, you can't get this to work. So if you're ever thinking about buying some games for a 246 or 256, make sure that it comes with the memory card, because if not, you won't be able to play the game. But Yeah, and then separately, you know, a while back I went and I purchased this extension here for the JAMA connector. This is the 246 board PCB. I had that sitting in the locker and got everything wired up, and yeah, it's working good now. I just have to put it all back together, but I wanted to show you guys a couple of repairs here that I was in the process of doing, and some pickups as well, kind of throw everything together so you guys can take a look at what I've been up to here. And yeah, I mean, hopefully eventually I really do want to get this this Killer Instinct board working, because I have the flash ROM and or the why can't I can never remember this yeah, this this drive here. I can never remember what it is. And I have all the ROMs here for it, or the EPROMs hooked up. I just need to get that main CPU chip, or deck, or whatever you want to call it. I need to find this one here. And hopefully after that I can bring it back to life. I also have a heatsink for the top, because as I had mentioned before, when I got this board here, didn't have a heatsink, so I have an extra heatsink that I took off of something else, but that should work. Put that right on top as soon as I get a new chip for it, and hopefully get this thing running here. But yeah, probably the next couple of videos or so, maybe I'll do some arcade related games and stuff like that, but just want to show you what I got here and what I got going on. And yeah, it's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching.
貴様から全てを取り戻す。